discuss about the billing part. Yeah. So this is where see whenever using a Google Cloud resources with GCP account, you will have a billing page. Okay, this is the overview of the billing page where you have a billing account. You can see here, and there is no organization here. That's why it's not showing any organization name. But if you are working for any organization, TCS or Wipro, then you will see the organization name as here as well. And here on the billing account overview, here you will see for this current month what is the cost of the services I have used, the total cost you can see here, and the forecasted cost also you will see here. Since I have not used any of the Google Cloud services till now, that's why it's not showing any cost. And then here you can see the cost trend. So every day how much you are seeing, how much what will be the what will be your cost. So from the day, for each month the average monthly total cost also you can see here. Okay, so if you also go to this view report, here you can change the graph. So here you can see a detailed view of the cost. So from it's showing that from May 1 to May 30th, these are the cost. For every month you can see the cost. So here in this graph you can see the cost of the services which you are using on a daily basis. Okay, and also you can change the cost from monthly daily to daily cumulative also you can change. Okay, so since I have created this GCP account this month, so that's why this monthly and monthly cumulative are not active till now. But in the next month, you will see also you can see the cost on a monthly and monthly cumulative basis. Okay, and then on the so here also you can save this view. So this report also either you can print, you can share with someone, or you can save this view. Okay, you can give some name and you can save it. So this report, and here in the on the below screen you can see, so here you will see project wise cost. So this will be your project id, project number, cost and discount. Let's go to the official page. Yeah, so here again not everyone can see the billing details. You need to have all these access. Okay, these three access you need to have. But since I am the owner of this account, this GCP account, so I can see the billing details. But if you are not a owner of the GCP account, then you need to have these three permissions. Okay, in order to see the cost, see the billing details. Okay, after that as I said, how you can read the billing report chart. So you can see the default view is current month for all project. So here if you see the invoice month, if you go, so here the overview page, you go, cost report. Yeah, see here the default view is for current month and for all projects. But instead of that, if you want to change from current month to all services, you can also change that. Okay, so it will give you the service wise first. If you see here in the official page, again when you start using some of the GCP services, you will see this kind of graph also on the billing page. So here as you can see, from May 30 when 1 to 30 2020, these are the this is how the graph will be displayed, and the forecasted cost also it will show. Okay, So here on the below you can see this project on the based on the project, it will show you the cost breakups as well. So the subtotal cost, how much tax is there, what is the total cost. So everything you will be able to see on this billing page. Okay. Also you can change the chart design as well. You can change it to bar chart as well. Also you can change it to line chart. Okay, so these are the options are available here. Here also you can change it to either current month or last month or year to date. Any ranges, any custom range you can give. And you can also, so currently I can change it to service by group by service, because here I have selected all services, right? That's why I can see the cost for each of these services. Like BigQuery services, I have the total cost is this much. For usage of the GCS services, cloud storage services, the total cost will be this much. So all these details I can see here. Okay. Again, you can change it to whether you, if you want to see the cost on project hierarchy wise, so you can also change that here. And this is the option you can select whether you want to include tax or not. So that option you can select here. So here you can see it's showing tax, but if you don't want to include tax, you can also select this option here. So this is about the this is how the report page looks like, and these are the options which you can use once you started working in any project. So you can use all these options to check what the total cost of usage you have till now or till today, or also any specific range or date of range if you want to see, that also you can adjust from the right side menu. Okay. Also, as I said, if you want to see the cost for service wise or last month project cost or last month service wise cost, so that also you can change from here in detail if you want to see. So this is how it looks if you start using all of the GCP services. So this is how it looks. The chart style, as I said, told, you can change it. So there are two chart styles available currently. You can change either from line chart to bar chart or bar chart to line chart. Okay. So also from this menu, you can manage your report view and the report settings as well. Okay. So these are the options available on the report page. Okay. Also, you can share this report, you can save this view, everything you can do. And the permission which I told, you need to have the billing account admin or billing account viewer permission in order to see all these billing details. Or else, if you are the project owner or project editor viewer access, then also you can see the cloud billing reports as well. Okay, this is very important, because once you started working in a project, once you started working as a team lead or project manager, you need to use this billing page very frequently, because see, it always like you need to check how much, what is the total cost, what are the services, how much cost, so what is the cost of each services you are using or your team is using. So all those details you need to see and you need to plan as well. Okay. So this is very important when you start working as a team lead or a project manager or a project architect. So these are the features which are available on the billing page. Okay. Also, there are some of the credits which we will discuss now in just after a few time. After some time, we will discuss all those features. So this is about the reports and the overview. And next, if we go to cost table. So again, in the cost table also you will see the same information on the for the billing account. So in the cost table you'll see billing wise information. So for this billing account, the account name, project ID, and this is the cost from this date to this date. Okay, so you'll see a billing all the billing information here. Also you can change the month as well. if you want to see any of the previous month, so that you can change, change here. Okay, also you can download the report in CSV file. So all these options are there. After that, we have cost breakdown. Okay, so in case of cost breakdown, what will happen? So again, in the cost breakdown, you have usage. You can cost document. It will show you the usage cost and how cost has affected by any credit, adjustment, or taxes to arrive at your total cost. Okay. If I go to the cost breakdown page, so how it looks, will cover the price list. Let's go to the cost breakdown page. So in the cost breakdown page, it will show you a waterfall chart. Okay, so where again these things are same. You need all these permissions in order to check these billing details. Yeah, in the cost breakdown page, you will see graph something like this. So where you can see, if you see, this is the cost breakdown page graph. So this is your charges, how much charges, this is your credits, this is your subtotal cost. So all this information you can see. Okay, so if you have any credits or if you have any other discounts, like the committed use discounts, so I'll come to that. What is committed use discount or sustained use discount? So all this, there will be some kind of discounts will be available. So after deducting all this amount, you will see this subtotal and total amount. Okay, in the cost breakdown, this is how the cost breakdown page looks like, where you will see a waterfall chart. Okay, also as in every page you can change this date range and change the time, and whether you want to see the cost project wise or service wise or SKU wise. So these things also you can like you can manipulate, you can change it. Okay, and apart from that, the chat unit. Yeah, so here also there are two options. So either you can see in a dollar, all this amount you can either see in dollar, or else, so right now it's showing 0 because we have not else used any of the GCP services. Once we started using the GCP services, you will see some kind of graphs here. Okay, and then you can also see in terms of percentage. So there are two options available. Either you can see in terms of dollar, or you can see it in terms of percentage. So these are the costs. There are different kinds of discount, as I told, like the committed use discount. So what are the committed use discount? I'll come to that part. Yeah. So this is how your cost breakdown looks like. And next, if I go to the pricing details. So on the pricing page, uh, yeah. So on the pricing page, right now it's not showing. It's just showing the pricing page for my historical usage. But if you select view all SKUs, so on the pricing page, what you can see for GCP services, any of the GCP services, how much amount GCP is going to charge you. So that information you can see here. So you can see if GCP, this Vertex AI is so which you use for machine learning purposes. So you can see per hour GCP is going to charge this much amount. Okay, the price also you can see here. It's showing in terms of rupees, not in dollar. It's showing in rupees. Okay, for this much hour, the GCP is going to charge me this much amount. So when you are planning to use any kind of services, you can come here. You can check the price as well. Okay, so also there are options. If you want to filter all this list, you can you can select based on the GCP services. You can just select for all the GCP services. So here you can see, like for the example, Cloud SQL. So for cloud SQL, so for each gigabyte for 1 hour, I think this is one for 1 unit. So this much amount GCP is going to charge me, okay, and this amount are in rupees. So all this information you can see here. Also for compute engine or for any other GCP services. So you can see all this information on this price list. Okay. So first one is historical uses. Like if I would have used, if I had used any of the GCP services based on my historical information, it will show those amount. Okay. But for all SKUs means stock keeping unit. Okay. So these are a different type of SKUs. So GCP BigQuery it's showing for GCP BigQuery where you can get the BigQuery and for each gigabyte how much it's going to charge. So all this information you will see under price list. Any doubts till now?
Yes, Swagat, in pricing, it has to show you created the service account and all, right? For that one, it has to show the
So
pricing, right?
that's pricing to create service account. GCP does not charge you anything to create service account, to create any roles and permission. For those things GCP does not charge you. So that's why it's not showing.
Okay.
If you see this overview, okay, if you go to overview, so on the overview page, you can see what is my total month to date cost. Means this is the total cost which GCP has charged me till today. So you can see it's zero, right? And the amount also you can see this is the amount which got credited to my account when I created this free trial account. Okay, and also how many days of service is remaining for free trial account. So here also it's showing it's going to end on August 23rd. Okay, so you will not be. It's also showing that you will not be billed during a free trial period. Okay, so once your free trial period is over, it will start charging you. Okay, anything else?
Yeah, if we upgrade only, they will charge,
Yeah,
right?
don't do that. Don't upgrade until yeah, unless you have this amount. This amount is more than enough. Okay,
Correct,
to
correct.
use any kind of services, because see you are not going to turn on a services and just leave it running. Okay, don't do that. You will going to terminate the services once you have used, or once your practice is done. You are going to terminate or stop the services. Okay, so this much amount 22,000, it's more than enough to practice all the GCP services which are needed for data engineering. Okay, it's more than enough.
So
The
how we
only thing is Mhm.
calculate the pricing, like how resources are utilized? Pricing calculator will be there, right?
Pricing calculator will be there. I think we have already discussed about the pricing calculator in our previous classes, right? We
No,
have
Swagat.
already sorry.
No, right? Pricing calculator.
So we have already discussed. Let me show you on the slide. We have that pricing calculator. I think. So in the slide, if you go, we have already discussed about the pricing calculator. That once I think once you joined, maybe uh, after we completed 2 3 classes, but I am sure that we have completed this pricing calculator. How to use the pricing calculator, all those things. I guess we have completed. If not, I can discuss now also. Not a problem. The pricing calculator is repeated, but I think we have completed. Yeah, here. So we have already completed the pricing calculator, the pricing list as well. So we have completed. Okay. If you want to see again, so it's fine. You go to this link. Yeah, you have the pricing calculator as you mentioned. You have the pricing calculator. So see, in the pricing calculator, you can calculate the exact price. Okay. So on the pricing calculator, you can calculate the exact price. But on the pricing list, so try to understand the difference. The pricing list, it will show you the list of the services and their charges, their cost. Okay, that's the pricing list. It's not calculator. Calculator means it's for a specific use. So where you can calculate something. If I go to my, if I let's say I want to use, let's say cloud data proc. Okay, so let's say I want to use data proc. Okay, here you can calculate something. I let's say my cluster name is something demo cluster. I will create, and let's say in this region I am going to create. This will be my node. That will be 4 nodes on my cluster, 4 worker node, and I'm not changing that. And then let's say normal worker node, let's say 3, and the hours, how many hours it will run per month. Let's say 2 hours it will run. Okay, then I can add to estimate. So this is my cost which I am getting. Okay, 2 hours total per month. This will be my workout node, master node. This will be my configuration of the workout node. Okay, so this is the my cost for work master node. This will be my cost for the workout node. Okay, so that I can see here, right? So this will be my other cost, like how many normal worker node I am going to use. Then this is the persistent disk cost, and the total cost is this much, this many dollar per month for this uh, data prop cluster. Okay, so this is what we have already seen. I think I have already discussed about it. So that's why I have given you everything. I have given you the link. I have given you how you can calculate all this budget and all. Anything else?
Uh, how how can I keep that budget alerts?
I'll come to that. Okay, let's discuss since you have brought that topic. So on the budget alert, so you can see I have already created one budget alert, and this is a good practice when you are creating any GCP account. Try to create a budget alert. Okay, so how you can create? Let's say, so budget alert means you will assign some budget. Okay, so budget alert means you understand it. So the budget alert means what you need is, why you need budget alert.
So that it would not cross the billing limit, right?
Correct, correct. Yeah, it will not cross your the limit, the total cost limit. So on the budget alert page, you can assign some, you can select some values. Okay, either you can select let's say 5,000 or 10,000. So this value you can select. Okay, and then you will have a, so this is the budget which you selected, and in the alert part, so there will be 3 options or more than 3 options will be there. So you can select some alert when you want to get the alert. So when your budget limit, when the total cost reach the 10% of your budget limit, that time GCP will notify you. Google Cloud will notify you. Again, if you select on 20% of your budget limit, that time also GCP will notify you, or else say 100% of my budget limit, I want to get notified. So these options are there. On the budget alert, if you go to this page, so here you need to give some the alert name. Let's say some demo we give. Okay, and the monthly range, so the budget range that you can select here, either from monthly, yearly, quarterly, or any custom range you can select. Okay, so whether you want to like you want to set this alert on a project or on any services, so that you can select from here. Okay, and then if I go to next, so here you need to specify your amount. Okay, so specify amount, I can put let's say 10,000 or 5,000 I can put that. Okay, and if I take if I click on next, so here you can see on 5 I have put 5,000 on 5,000. So these are the percentage of the budget when I'll get notified. You can see it will send email alert notification when my forecasted my actual budget, and this forecasted budget when it like the actual budget will reach the 50% of the this amount, then I will get it notified. Okay, so here also you can select either actual or forecasted amount, so you can select that. Okay, these are the two options available, either actual cost or the forecasted cost. So when it will reach this amount, GCP will send you a notification. Okay, and how you want to get notified, so that also is also there. You can also connect this to your pops up topic, to this budget, and then if you click on this finish, it will create a budget alert for you. I have already created. This is the alert, you can see. This is the alert demo budget alert, which I have already set or 5,000, and these are the services. So it will send me an email to my billing admin and users. Okay, so this is how budget and alerts work, and you can create a budget alert. If you want to delete, you can select and you can delete it.
In budget, why we need pubs up service?
Now, pops up service. So let's say if you are sending some report, okay. So that time you need to publish this report. Like you need to publish this alert. Let's say see, budget alert means what? It's you can say it's a streaming data, right? So let's say if you are using pops up, and so whenever the budget alert, it will notify you, right? So it will send you some data. It will send some data, right? So that data you can put it on the pops up topic. Okay, and if you are using this pops up in your pipeline, okay, so then it will trigger something. Let's say in the pops up topic, why we need, let's say my budget alert reaches 50%. Okay, once it reaches 50%, let's say I want to uh, 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 like shut down some of the cluster, shut down some of the node, okay, node, or any jobs. Okay, I don't want to, I want to stop that job. Okay, if any kind of decision I can make, so it will act based on the pops up topic. Okay, so that's why we need pops up. Okay, so just understand it's a streaming data. Okay, once your budget,
Messaging system, right? Publishing
yeah, it's
means.
a messaging system. So it's a streaming messaging system. Once that reaches, it will send a notification so that you can take some action. Okay, and why pops up? In order to automate all this process, you need a pops up. So pops up will send that alert. Okay, so that you can change something on your pipeline, data pipeline, or you can stop running some of the jobs. Okay, so those kind of thing you can do. Let's say there are some see in a project, let's say there are some low priority job, okay, and there are some high priority job, or let's say some jobs are running in test region, some jobs are running in prod, some jobs are running in development region. So when your budget limit reaches the 50% value, you will say all my test jobs should stop running. Okay, all the developed jobs which are running on the dev region, I can put that on hold. Okay, those kind of decision you can make, automate that using this pops up, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So that's about the budget and alerts. Next one is I wanted to discuss about this commitment. Yeah. So the commitment is in commitment why we use. So there are mainly two types of commitment in GCP we have. Okay, one is your so commitment means it is something we have called committed use discount. Okay, so what it means, there are two types of commitment mainly we have. One is resource based, another one is spend based. Okay, so in case of resource based, what will happen, let's say you are so first understand what is this committed use. Committed use means, let's say you have already forecasted in your project that you are going to use a compute engine or let's say app engine, mainly we use for compute engine for next 2 year or 3 year. Okay, so that is already forecasted. Okay, so you are going to run a job on a compute engine cluster for next 2 year or 3 year. Okay, so what you can do, you can tell this to GCP already that I want to commit this compute engine for next 2 year or 3 year. So that GCP will give you on the total cost. That is known as resource based committed use discount. So let's say your total cost is $50. GCP will give you some resource based discount around $5 or $10, something will give. Okay, so the total cost will be $40. Okay, but you need to give a commitment to GCP that this compute engine cluster, let's say N1 compute engine for 4 node cluster, I will be running it, I will be using this cluster for next 1 year or for next 2 years. So that kind of commitment you need to give to GCP. Okay, then only GCP will give you some discount, okay, on your total cost. So that is known as resource based commitment. Another one is spend based commitment. In the spend based commitment, so you are telling GCP that for the next month or for next week or for next 1 year, I am going to spend minimum $10 or let's say minimum $100 on my GCP resources. Okay, so that is spend based, how much you are going to spend. So that kind of commitment, if you are going if you are giving to GCP, then also GCP will give you some discount on your total cost. Okay, so that is spend based commitment. These are the two types of committed use discount we have in GCP. Okay, so here again I am not using any services, that's why you are not able to see. But if you go to committed analysis, commitment analysis, you can see. So there are two types of commitment, mainly resource based commitment, another one is spend based commitment. So on the resource based commitment, you can see, since I don't have any compute engine, so that's why I'm not eligible for this resource based CUD or committed use discount. But if I had used any kind of compute engine, you have seen some kind of discount or the or how much GCP is going to give me discount. So those things you could have seen here. If you go to the official page, on the GCP,
How many days we have to give commitment at least minimum?
there is
Month.
minimum uh, minimum like 1 year or 3 year you can give the commitment. Minimum 1 year. So here, if you see, this is how it looks like, the commitment usage analysis. If you have committed that you are going to use a N1 CPU for all the regions of the GCP, and this is how the graph will looks like. The committed coverage usage is this much, eligible on demand usage is this much. So all these all the usage is this much, means it's showing this much resources, all these blue highlighted, you have already committed that you are going to use it and you are using that. So committed coverage usage is showing 7.56 CPUs. Above your committed usage, also you are using your resources. So that is that which has been shown on the gray highlighted area or the gray lines or gray graph, gray bar graphs. You can see all those eligible, like after the committed usage, whatever is there on the gray bar graph. So that's for the extra usage which you are doing. Okay. So you can see here also on the committed usage, you have three summary card. One is so this is the resources you are using for all the regions, and the active commitment is this much. Okay, increased from 4 from this date, and here also you can see the active commitment is this much, utilized commitment is this much, unutilized is this much. So the total percent commitment utilization is 98%. This is how Google calculate your commitment utilization. Based on that, it will give you some committed usage discount. Okay, you can change it. So mainly this discount, committed usage discount, resource based committed usage discount, it's available on the compute engine. If you are using compute engine, you can avail this discount. Okay, and the other one is spend based committed use discount. So on the spend based committed use discount, as I told, you need to tell GCP this is my active commitment. So for each services you can give some discount. If you can tell that to the GCP, like I am going to use all these services, let's say for SQL or database or for compute engine, I am going to use this many resources. So that kind of commitment you need to give. Okay, so this spend based commitment discount is available on all the services where you are telling GCP that you are going to use this much amount on every month for next 1 year or for next 2 years. So that is what spend based commitment discount means. You can see you are saying that you are going to spend a minimum amount for a service or product. So that is the commitment you are giving to GCP. Okay, so on the spend based commitment discount also, you can see these are the values you will able to see on the spend based commitment discount page. Yeah, this is what we saw. Anything that cost breakdown pricing document. Yeah, so we covered everything on the billing part. What you need to know. Apart from that, also we need to do some hands-on, like how you can import the billing report to BigQuery. So or also